Well, hello everybody, and welcome to an episode of Derp Your Hooves. So, today we are in the Black Square Analog King Air. It's truly one of my favorites. I just updated the sim, and let's see, today's date is March 23rd, 2025. So, hey, whatever updates to 2020 were out there lately, that's what we're updated to. And so let's go ahead and let's just hop on into the cockpit here again. Makes it a little easier. And so if you haven't guessed, we're flying over Japan. Really no idea where I'm going. I'm just flying down the coast of Japan. Decided to make a flight sim video. And I know it's been a while since I've been able to make any videos, and got some health issues I'm dealing with, but it looks like it's nothing serious, just changes in lifestyle. So between that and work, I've just not had a whole lot of time to flight sim. Again, I'm staying away from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Couple planes I really like in it, and they're just not ready. So we'll stick in 2020 for right now. Still have 2024, on the hard drive. And I update it and I check it, and a couple planes I like to fly in it, and really hoping that they'll work on some of them. Some of the other ones I like. And I heard the Marketplace was just released in 2024, and there's some interesting planes that are in there. So, King Air. So again, this is the Black Square Analog King Air. Done up with the Tokyo Bandit livery. And I just felt like flying this today. I was kind of messing around with the WSim Cessna 172, and I know one of my last videos was the WSim 152, which is also a great plane. But I just felt something a little bigger, turboprop, just something to kind of get me to a higher altitude a little faster and deal with some of the turbulence, because I have noticed, other than flying fighter jets, I've noticed that there's actually, the real weather has actually been rocking some of these little planes, like the Cessnas, pretty good. And maybe that's how they fly in, real life. Again, wouldn't know. Sim pilot, not a real life pilot. So if there's any real life pilots that would like to chime in, go ahead and feel free to give me your input on, what's it like to fly a Cessna 172. I know I've talked to some, who, oh look, car horns. I've talked to some who have flown the 172, and, they're like, hey, originally with the sim being what it was, they're like, no, they don't fly anything like the sim. I mean, you're flying in like a 1972 Cessna 172. I mean, sometimes the altimeter is not working all the way, and, all kinds of stuff I hear about. And, and I guess that's just an older aircraft that's been flying for a long time. So, again, not sure where we're going. Just kind of flying along using a little nav map as a guide, and just flying down Japan. So I think I'm actually just gonna kind of keep this a short like this, and cut on out for a while. Do plan on making some more videos soon. I just wanted to give you guys all an update, just so you don't think that I've abandoned everybody. So I'm gonna leave you at this, and I got some real positive comments on some of my videos, and I'm gonna say I'm again, it's great to hear that, you know, some of you guys like my channel and enjoy my videos. And I do plan on making some more. I just have to sit down and plan a flight and make something interesting. And I will say, unfortunately, also just there's some other financial stuff that's been stopping me from buying stuff from the sim. That's just life. You know, gotta eat. And if you gotta choose between eating or, you know, spending money on a flight sim or a game, sometimes, you know, you gotta eat and pay your bills. And just save up. So, anyhow, I just wanted to say to everyone and every pony, if you guys are out there and you guys are struggling financially, I know times are a little tough for some of us, especially living in the United States. Financially, for some of us, it's harder than others, but just tough it out. Things eventually will get better. And whatever else you might got going on in your life, you know, remember, at least if you're feeling well enough to sit behind a computer and flight sim and play video games and do other stuff and go to work, then I guess you're ahead of some of us. So, you know, always try and stay positive and try and enjoy some of the things you do. So I'm just going to end it right here and say, as always, thank you for watching Derp Your Hooves, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the skies.